Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of January 4th through the 10th. This is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising signs. So Taurus, I apologize that I couldn't get this video up to you sooner. I've just been under the weather, but I definitely wanted to get it up for you, so let's get started. Alright, Taurus, at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Six of Pentacles, which is a very generous card. It represents giving and receiving. So you could be very generous this week, Taurus. You could be giving someone a gift, or you could actually be receiving something. Alright. You're starting out with the King of Pentacles, which is you coming through very strongly, Taurus. I think financially, though, it's going to be a great week for you. You know, even with the Six of Pentacles, it's not a card of, like, financial abundance, but things are balanced. Everything is all right. You know, and the King of Pentacles represents financial abundance, security. So I think financially, it's going to be a good week for you, Taurus. Let me see what I'm getting here. Directly underneath the King of Pentacles, I do have the Devil, which the Devil is a major arcana card, and it can simply just represent material, just being too materialistic, or it can represent, for me, sometimes just like material possessions. It can also represent negative thoughts, negative people or environments, negative beliefs. Can represent unhealthy relationships, feeling bound or trapped, or needing to sever ties perhaps with something negative in your life, whether that be you know, you being maybe too materialistic, or just you having some sort of negative thoughts. You know, the Devil can just simply represent something material sometimes, and because I have the King of Pentacles directly on top, which he does represent, you know, finances, career, but also, for me, he represents security. He represents the home as well. You know, there could be something that you've been dreaming about, Taurus, because the overall energy is the Seven of Cups, which is a very dreamy, illusionary card. So you could be dreaming a lot this week, fantasizing about things that you want to do, or things that you want to make, different desires that you want to make manifest within your life. You know, you could be thinking about all the different things that you want, all the different things that are going to make you happy. You do have the Sun card here next to the King of Pentacles, and this is a beautiful card. It's the most optimistic card in the entire deck. So this is you being, you know, just very content, very happy. It's that childlike happiness that we really only experience when we are children. But this is prosperity, this is abundance, this is success. So I feel like if you did have any negativity or negative thoughts, you know, this is a week that you're definitely cutting ties with that negativity or those negative thoughts. You know, you're very optimistic this week. I feel like you're happy, you're dreaming a lot, you're fantasizing, and you definitely have some sort of new beginning, because we have the Fool here. So you, Taurus, you could be setting out on a new path. But this would be something that you have to take a leap of faith with. You have to decide to jump, take a risk, and just decide to go for something. And, you know, for many Tauruses, this is something you're dreaming about, or you've been dreaming about this new beginning. But you hold all the power, you hold all the magic to be able to make these, you know, this dream or these dreams that you have come about, because you have the Magician here. This is you very much being in control, you know, working towards these dreams. You hold all of the magic, all of the power, all of the tools at hand, all of the resources to be able to make these things come about. You know, and I feel like perhaps maybe, you know, there are some Tauruses that might have felt stuck or blocked in regards to this. You might have felt like something was at a standstill with the Hanged Man here. But the Hanged Man can represent a period of suspense, things not really happening, but it's only temporary. This can be you maybe sacrificing something. But you're coming out of this period with a fresh perspective. Maybe there are some Tauruses that you might have, you know, had this particular period of suspense, of things not really happening, you know, maybe something was at a standstill, and maybe, you know, you used that opportunity to kind of dream and think about, you know, all the different desires that you have that you would like to make manifest. And this definitely could be a week that, you know, you're definitely releasing the chains. You're releasing the things that have you bound or chained to them. You're releasing these chains. You're setting yourself free from this, perhaps. Because I see you, you know, celebrating. You know, you're leaving this week, going into the following week with the Three of Cups. So you're celebrating. This is a very light card. This is you just, you know, perhaps maybe spending time with family or friends, maybe having some drinks, celebrating something. This is you happy. This is you being very social, but also celebrating. So there's something I feel for many Tauruses, there's something that many Tauruses really want, very much so. They've been dreaming of it and hoping and wishing, and maybe things were at a standstill, but maybe this definitely could be the week that you're definitely cutting these ties, or you're definitely releasing yourself from these chains that might have held you back in some way. It might have something to do with a King of Cups, because directly on top of the Three of Cups and next to the Hanged Man, I do have the King of Cups. So this could be like a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio person that this definitely could have something to do with. Perhaps for some Tauruses, this is a person who is maybe giving you an opportunity with the Fool here. And then, you know, we do have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is all about giving and receiving. So it's all about generosity. So, you know, this could be a person who is being very generous with you and maybe giving you the opportunity with something. And you're deciding to go for it. This is you definitely going for it. This is you, you know, actually being quite successful with this. Like really successful with this. And this is why you're celebrating. You feel really good about yourself. So that's wonderful, Taurus. You know, and you also very much could be in the spotlight in some way with the Sun card here. This could be you being in the spotlight. You're very happy. But also, you know, people can be very attracted to you at this time. They're attracted to your just vibrance, your warmth, your light. So it's very, you know, I think it's going to be a wonderful week. I really do. Let me draw you an additional guidance card and see if there's anything else that Spirit has for Taurus. Please show me any additional messages for Taurus. Please show me what What else does Taurus need to know? Please show me. Too many cards are coming out. Too many cards. Which one is this? Moving on. Moving on. So this is similar to the Six of Swords. So this is not a negative card in my eyes whatsoever. The Six of Swords is all about you moving forward, whether that be physically, you moving, or you moving forward in some regard. Let me see. Moving on. You're about to embark on a much-needed journey to leave the past behind. This card lets you know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it signifies that the time has arrived in which a difficult cycle in your life is coming to an end. In the traditional tarot, this card also implies traveling or going forward, involving crossing water or even moving abroad. Calmer waters are ahead, and with all the lessons you've learned from the past experiences, you're approaching this period having grown, and you're so much stronger for it. The healing process is underway, and now you can set your goals, desires, and objectives to secure a more positive and successful future. Because your mind is more settled and less worried, synchronistic events will bring the right conditions and introduce people into your life for your highest good. Beautiful card, very positive. Again, it's just like that Six of Swords. So you're moving from a particular place, environment, or situation into a much more positive, much better place, environment, or situation. For some Tauruses, you can literally just be moving towards your future. You're moving towards, all of those things you desire. And this, this card, this particular deck puts a little bit of a different spin on it, and it brought up cycles coming to completion, and you're ready to start the new chapter or the next chapter in your life. You've learned all those lessons. So Taurus, I already feel like for many Tauruses, this, 2016 is just going to be so much more of a better year for all the signs in general, but definitely Taurus. We've had a rough, couple or few years, but yeah, things are finally starting to kind of develop, and things are definitely progressing forward, and it's very positive and very beautiful. So Taurus, I do hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a wonderful week. I think it's going to be a great one. Take care.